Bring it on.
Yeah, nigga, you sweet as
Bring
pie.
it on, man.
Hey, don't y'all believe him, chat. Don't y'all believe him, chat.
Okay.
He's sweet as pie, chat.
Yo, my brother in the motherfucker like and the motherfucker share. Appreciate it.
Hey, send the invite when you're ready, my guy. Roll these narcotics up. Can't disclose what we doing over here. You know, we can't disclose. We can't disclose what we doing over here. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you been good, though, my G?
I don't know. I'm gonna pop out here some damn music, man. I don't know if my shit get copyrighted.
Nah, don't even take the risk, fam.
Yeah, but shit, I'm gonna send it to you real quick.
Waiting on you. Oh, that defense of 91. Okay, why you don't put in some work with them niggas?
Yes, sir. I'm gonna send it.
He's a good dude. I like him. Man, come on, everybody's about to start kicking my black ass off.
So today your last day or something?
Nah, nigga, that shit been done tried to charge my card. I'm surprised, nigga. I'm surprised I got hey, I'm surprised I got this far, nigga.
I know, son. It could be because you and Liam are game sharing. Who's the primary game share host?
I kicked him off.
Oh.
Because remember we was having those issues.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I kicked him off. I forgot about that. I should add him back just because of that reason.
Hey, blowing, y'all got white on, right? White at home? Make sure before I got to pop this shit up. I think the Cowboys go white at home, I think. If I'm not mistaken.
Houston spot owner is Bills by Deshaun Watson paid for
Yeah, I hope you're cool.
Shit. Oh, you seen Jerry Judy got cleared?
Mm-hmm. Lucky motherfucker. He got lucky. That nigga was supposed to burn with Henry Ruggs. Did you see Russell Wilson's first pass attempt in practice was a pig? Nigga, what? They snatched that bitch out the air so goddamn quick. Niggas was like, well, we know how this season's about to go.
It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's the first weekend of autumn and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. He's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week.
And I know a lot of coaches say each game is its own. You don't really have carryover. This feels like carryover. So much confidence from the previous game that they're using to their advantage now.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now a throw here, hauled in. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
And I think this is a route we'll
we
see
didn't play
more
Madden
as this
at all
game
like that
goes
this
on,
year, bro.
because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like
23,
this.
I'm all in it.
Get the ball and run after the catch.
Yeah,
Good job there, though, holding it for a short
play
game.
that shit again. They'll be well
Back to
balanced.
throw again.
After a nice breakfast.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, nigga, I'm trying to play 8 ranked games a day.
Well, here's where having
Like, I'll play ranked. I'm not gonna play much.
Yeah, I mean, well, no. Did you see the pre-order this year for Mud?
How much is that shit?
Nigga, you get 40. Nigga, you get 4,600 Madden points this year.
Now is this one sent away? And great special teams
only
work here.
bonus would
This
be
is knocking
pre-ordering
on
that
the
shit
door of the
with the
5. They'll
that
spot
shit
it at the
everything.
6-yard line.
Yeah, but go look at it though. It has some nice value to it.
Absolutely. He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt.
We are a 99. Why y'all playing like we a 60?
That's a big steep. That's a big decline.
Playing as a 97.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no
But we are
gain on the
99.
play, and it's second down. To throw is Aikman. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. A give to Smith out of the gun.
Oh, these niggas not blocking. I hate that shit.
And he goes down right there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, they run with Smith. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Well, this defense for the Buccaneers, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
They go play action with Aikman. He's going to float this one deep right side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay.
That motherfucker fast, man. He just burned 2 DVs. He burned my nigga that deal with the Ron Harper, the receiver. Nigga, he ran past the man coverage and the deep blue.
You're going to get big plays like we just saw. A 1st down carry for Smith. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15.
I'll tell you that much. He killed it.
Misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Handoff, running left, Smith. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 1st and goal at the 1. Here we go now with Smith. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Smith is the lone man in the backfield here as they get ready for 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle.
Oh my God, these niggas ain't blocking.
He stopped at the 2-yard line. This Tampa Bay defense, they held strong on the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. Try to punch it in with Smith, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score.
There you go, star power, nigga. Come on, boys.
Great effort there. His 4th
You seen that bullshit? How the niggas wouldn't block?
have taken the early lead.
Oh yeah, I appreciate you for your kicker, my nigga.
Was hooking, but he does make it
Oh yeah, yeah. No
Yeah,
doubt.
you know what I'm saying? Y'all help cool with Cowboy.
Right.
I'm trying to get Marcus Patton, the running back, but Bill will be in a little hole now.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I should have included him in the trade. I'm fucking retarded.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again. And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
I've been all my hits, boy. That's how you know you ain't played Madden in a long time when your depth perception fucked up.
On first down. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he's gonna
What?
boom. And he's going to be out down inside
What?
the 20 at the 15.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 41 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. And now here's a carry heading left. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
6 plays got him down here. This is play number 7, 3rd and goal. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now, 4th and goal from the 2. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And now the Tampa Bay field goal unit comes out here. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Blankenship's kick is good. So a conservative decision there, but it does put him on the board.
And I know the players hate it and the coaches hate it, but sometimes you just got to take the points when they're there. Sometimes a field goal is pretty darn good.
Here we go.
Taken in at the 3. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Yeah, Mr. Record that beat.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. After the penalty, it's Smith. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Here's Aikman setting to throw it. It's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
And then got a Ranger-type defense when they come to motherfucking running that ball. Boy, that shit crazy. That shit stout as hell.
So 3rd and 2, and I count 6 defensive backs out there. They'll try and run for it with Smith. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
On second down, here's Smith. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Aikman. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Smith. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. 7 yards left for second down. Ball at the 10. front of the gun, it's Aikman. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys
that was a pretty
will
ass pass
extend
to
their
that
lead
motherfucker,
here
Michael.
just before halftime.
You said what, Pat?
Connect on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
Oh, you saw that? That was not corner route, boy.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away from the 6. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And they're just going to run it here up the middle.
No.
And some room to work. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So we have come to halftime.
All right, first half of the books. Dallas up 14-3.
As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing
Let's
by
do this,
is
boys.
Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them
This shit
more
works every time,
opportunities,
Pat.
and
I swear to
guarantee you
God.
that those
I don't
guys
know
are
why I don't
lobbying
do it
for
every
them
play.
in the locker room at halftime.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run by Smith. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They go play action now. Aikman. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And the only reason why I keep taking that shot is because it's giving me single high safety.
Opportunities for both sides.
So don't
There's
judge
another
me.
chance that goes unfulfilled.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd
Want to be
down.
cheesy? Cheesy.
Now Aikman.
Okay.
This time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And this has been a familiar
This nigga
sight
is
all
killing
afternoon
Emmitt
as they
Smith.
stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Yeah.
They go back to the ground with Smith. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Yeah. Yes.
Off the play fake, here's Aikman. Nowhere to go.
Oh, and this nigga got sacked. Okay.
The 40. Past the 28. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line.
Okay, man.
And whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
And they'll run again. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
I should have made blitzed it, but I thought he was going to stretch it out.
Great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. They'll try and throw for it. And he'll get in for the 2 points. And that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion. And now we're only down 3 and feeling great about
Thank
themselves.
God he didn't fumble. I'm going to do something I ain't done in a long time. I can't remember the last time I ran this play.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll run it again with Smith. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. On 3rd down, Smith. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They're going on 4th down. Aikman. That's to his running back, complete. And he's unable to get away. They stop him at the line on 4th and 2. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Chandler. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Now they'll run it on the toss. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. They tried to run it to the short side of the field. There just wasn't a whole lot of room to work with.
Yeah, it seems like things just kept getting strung out towards the sideline, and it kept looking for a spot to dive up into the gap. There just wasn't one, so that turned into nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
And no gain. They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play.
And you can just see that whole play developing. That's where, as a defender, you just lock in on your target and say, I'm not even thinking about breaking stride. I'm running straight for the belt buckle, because where it goes, that's where you find his body. And he was able to get in there and make a great play.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he's into the
I knew that nigga was running that hole. That nigga, I missed the tackle.
A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs have taken the lead.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Taken at the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're looking to turn things around here. They've been shut down in this third quarter. That was after a good first half offensively.
And you wonder where it all goes, and it feels like it goes away fast because it takes some time to build up good momentum, great play calling, excellent execution, and then in a blink of an eye, you're losing the game. How do you get back there again? I'm sure they've talked about it, and they've got a plan. Now can they put it into practice?
The lead gone, now the search to find it again. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
53 yards for him on the ground now on that, his 20th carry of the ball game.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Smith running right, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Should rely more on the passing attack?
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
On play action, Aikman. And this one nearly intercepted.
I had to throw that like that. He had that person front like that.
But instead, it's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
And that almost intercepted. Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Oh, boy, this is the late, boy, look, this is the late end of Madden. We don't care about these, man. Look, it ain't no rules. We go for it on every 4th down.
1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know This is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's a give to Smith. Smith with a 1st down and more. Touchdown, Cowboys!
Tutty!
A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the 6. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. 1st down, and he gets out of bounds.
Now you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
To throw on 2nd down, Chandler. And his throw is incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Off the play fake.
What score is over there? You losing?
I'm winning by 3. 21-18.
That's Hall. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left.
Turn into a boring-ass Madden player.
Shut your ass up.
You heard a word from me, though. I heard a peep.
No, I had to focus up right quick. You might, I may do some hype shit now, man. Don't turn me up, nigga.
Hype it up.
Nigga, don't turn me up, nigga. Don't turn me up, little. When I hear you over there talking about some hype it up.
Turn it down.
Inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try to
touchdown.
before he gets going.
Just a yard on the 1st
I heard it.
carry, so it's
You spoke it into existence.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much
Touchdown.
space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
He gonna clock it to the 2-minute warning. Okay.
Off play action. Chandler rolling to his right.
Deion Sanders, nigga.
Intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And the Cowboys have just about sealed this football game.
Oh, he lucky my phone died. I was about to ask him, why would you try Deion? Like, out of all the DBs on the field that I have, why in the fuck would you try Deion?
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Smith as he'll try to run some clock. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. A handoff to Smith. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs. Aikman operating from the gun. He's going to loft one, deep left side here. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he gets this down deep into
that was a crisp-ass route by Michael Irvin.
A big play here for Dallas. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. Another try for Smith. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing league football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
Hold on, let me see. Send me an invite back.
They get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll have another home date next week as the Cincinnati Bengals come to town. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, they too will exit with a 2-1 record. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Carolina Panthers.
You got away with murder.
I know you was mad with them 2 PI calls. Yeah, them 2 PI calls was some bullshit.
I was like, wow, I'm already in position. They gave the PI. And then that pick 6, plain out drop pick 6. I'm like, yeah, as soon as we drop the ball.
Troy Aikman got that ability to where he don't throw them hoes like that.
But still, my dude was right like that. I'm like, wow, bro. Yeah, and like that, like even your first touchdown, that motherfucking dude caught the ball in between 2 fucking defenders. Like, wow.
He faster than both of them niggas, bro.
but that's the thing. One was behind him and one was already top him. I'm like, damn, he still caught that shit. I don't even know who the fuck that is.
He's 6'4".
I'm like, fuck.
He's 6'4".
But that's the thing. He didn't even jump though.
No,
he just secure catch that shit.
No, hey, what shocked me though, Troy Aikman actually put that bitch out there for that nigga. Like, look at it, he stuck his arms out and called like, damn, Troy, you put the ball out there like that. But nigga,
yeah, boy,
if I would have got you fucked up. I'm gonna tell you where you fucked up at, Pinky. And if you still live, your chat will say, yeah, you fucked up on this. Why in the fuck did you try D-gun? Out of all people on my field. Why did you try Dion?
But see, that's the thing. I was like, fuck it, I was gonna do it anyway. But see, I threw that bitch low. I threw it low, but I didn't have nobody else to throw to, and that was a third down too. I was like, fuck, let me see what's gonna happen. Let me see what's gonna happen, goddamn. But yeah, I really don't even be paying attention to who is who for real. Let me just throw that bitch anyway. But yeah, when it was 18-14 and he threw that pass over to the end and my cornerback dropped, I was like, yeah, cause that would have been the game sealer right there for me. It would have been, but once he dropped, I was like, yeah. And you got me on that deep bottle. I was like, this motherfucker just went deep on me. I came down to play the short route too.
So you do too much motherfucking scouting, man. I don't like playing your ass. I'm stop playing your ass, dog. I'm gonna say force win.
Yeah.
But look,
Play you stupid.
I changed my whole game plan. That's why I'm running the ball. Nigga, why you starting to run now?
Hey, but you can tell, like, if you go back and look at my watch call, the best time I like Emmett Smith ain't getting shit. I ain't letting Emmett get shit. Like, that was my focus. I didn't even care about the passing, but I was getting pissed off because of the PIs, man. I like, this some bullshit, bro. Like, that is the most I ever been called for pass interference since I've been playing this fucking game.
One of them hoes you did stop in front of my receiver, and I was like, why would he stop?
Well, I didn't stop. I pressed Y to jump, and they threw the fucking flag. Like, I never stopped. I was pressing Y. And I guess me pressing Y made them fucking get ready to do